Retail sales fell across the board. Consumers have cut back on spending on everything except food. Sales of clothing and apparel and big-ticket items like furniture and appliances dropped sharply.
The contraction in retail sales was definitely deeper than expected, but base effects partly explain the contraction. And I think also if we look at the levers of consumer spending, for instance, household credit extension, if we look at inflation, which has been quite high over the past year and coming into this year. And also, if we remember last year, we had an interest rate hike of 25 basis points. So all of these factors contributed to the slowdown in retail sales.
Subdued spending has painted a bleak outlook for retailers. With new taxes on the way, higher petrol prices and possible interest rate hikes, it's going to get tougher.
The likelihood is Americans will raise rates 2 or even 3 times more this year. The general trend around the world is rising interest rates. So it puts the governor of the Reserve Bank, Lesetja Kganyago, in an extremely difficult position. On the one hand, he'd be tempted to reduce rates given the powerless nature of the economy, but on the other hand, with a rising interest rate situation generally around the world, it's more difficult to achieve that.
Consumers are feeling stretched on all sides. Household disposable income is shrinking and many are trying to pay off their debt.
I think it will be very difficult for consumers to get credit because banks have become a little bit more strict in terms of who they're lending credit to. But we've also seen that even though interest rates have gone up, consumers are using this opportunity to pay back outstanding debt.
The recent strength in the rand will help to ease inflation, but export growth will decline, adding more pressure to an already stuttering economy. Sumitra Nadu, CGTN, Johannesburg.